Hello everyone, my name is Adam Hackney, and this is my introduction video for Principles of Management Information Systems for fall of 2016. I'm afraid the PowerPoint recording software is speeding up the audio every time I try this, so I'm using a different software. I'm afraid you'll have to bear with me on this one. My strengths are I'm a lifelong tech guy. I've been working with technology since I was 6. My dad owned his own consulting company doing database warehouse consulting, so I've been with some kind of technology for a long time, work with computers, work with the hardware, learning software. I'm very good with Microsoft programs, Word especially, of course, but learning a bit about Excel, especially through my current job. I took a class in Access as required, so that's all the background I have with that one, I'm afraid. A little bit of database knowledge, of course, but very limited. Some PowerPoint knowledge, of course. Unfortunately, it's not working currently, recording the slideshow, so got to find another option. I'm also kind of a jack of all trades. I was a cable technician for a long time, so you're required to know a lot about everything. You really have to. So I can specialize pretty quickly. I can learn everything that comes in front of me pretty quickly, and if I don't know an answer, I know how to find it pretty quickly too. I consider myself social and easy to get along with. Not overtly outgoing, but try and be friendly whenever possible and helpful. Find a solution, find an answer, and fix things. I'm also dedicated and eager to excel. So my goal, of course, is to do my best at all times. I'm going to stick with a challenge or a topic or whatever it is until we get it done and we do it right. My main weaknesses, as I would consider it, would be that I'm not very good at multitasking. So I'm going to get assigned the task, and I'm going to stick on that task until I'm completed with it. So I can switch between tasks, but it's usually when I come to a stopping point with one. So I don't like to do multiple things at once because I find it's not as efficient more often than not, unless it's where I can do one thing and stop and switch to the next. So my next challenge is a balance between family, work, and school. So I have a wife with 3 children and a full-time job, and I'm taking 3 classes this fall in school. So typically, you'll find me online between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. during the week. When I'm at work, I try and be online and do schoolwork when I have breaks or at lunch. So I am online at night occasionally. I'm online during the weekends occasionally. I can be online if needed for a project. It's just not when I'm usually online. So I know it's a challenge because everybody else probably is online at night. So with that, there's never enough time in the day to do what I need to do because there's always more to do. Some fun facts. I did actually 2 different rides, but this picture on the left is a ride after a 7-day dirt bike ride from Tijuana to Cabo San Lucas with my dad back in 2001, if I'm remembering correctly. It's with Malcolm Smith Adventures. They do a 5-day ride on the Baja Coast on motorcycle dirt bikes, and we had taken a 7-day trip for their 5-year anniversary. So down in Cabo, we got more trying gear while we were down there, because at the time you couldn't order it online and ship it back to the States. It was a great trip. It was a great way to see the countryside. On the right side is a picture from a couple days ago of myself and my wife and our 3 kids. So it's my wife Carrie, our oldest daughter Madeline's in the back. She's almost 7. Our middle child Hannah with the bicycle helmet is just past 4, about 4.5 now. And Tyler, our youngest, is about 8 months in the front. So I finally have a boy to even the odds. And the background, I thought it'd be nice to have a different kind of background. That's Hearts of Iron 4, which I'm playing when I have the time. Computer games, I'm big in computer games. I gave up trying to play console games a while back just due to lack of time and lack of money. So different background, something nice to see. Finally, in closing, some hobbies. I like movies, action movies, comedy movies. Just fun to sit down and watch a good movie. Reading books, big fan of sci-fi books, history books especially. Any good book, of course, like a fiction or even a non-fiction. Now computer games, primarily just computer games. But used to be console gaming. Started back with a Nintendo, even some Atari games way back when. Into history, military history, war history especially, but any history in general. I follow the Roman Empire kind of thing, right? Revolutionary War, Civil War, that kind of stuff. Computers, building computers especially, playing paintball, which I haven't done in a while. My personal objectives for the year: complete school as soon as possible. I'm on a 3-year timeline from when I started back in summer 2014, and I've completed my 2-year degree, so I'm hoping to be completely done here within 3 years of starting. So I want to maintain high grades while I'm doing it, which has been challenging, And of course, I have to crush all before me. So if you give me a challenge, I'm gonna beat it. I want to get it done and do it right. So if you're gonna do something, you might as well be the best at it whenever possible. So, but fun quote. Otherwise, I will see you all online, and good luck for the semester.